If you guys remember back to the beginning of Spring Test Realm, one of the first videos that I put out was this old one Questline. And when I first went into it, I really thought this was just some side content to kind of give us some backstory of this world in the spiral. And I had no idea this was actually the next main world, like the next world of Arc 4. So I wanted to go ahead and do this again on Live Realm on my Storm. This time with the knowledge that this is actually, pretty much, 100% going to be the next world of the current arc that we're in. So this is going to follow Caramel. The reason I believe this now is because they put in the beginning of the May newsletter this paragraph about the quest, and they say, the fourth arc continues. Players who completed Caramel can now pick up a new mainline quest called Old is New Again in the Arcanum. Uncover lost mysteries that set the stage for our next world release. So this is the next world. With that information, I wanted to go ahead and just do this again, because if this is a main quest, then you're going to want to do this quest after Caramel, because this is the start of the next world. So let's go ahead and go through this again, and then I'll kind of talk about what I think of Lemuria.
There you are, wizard. Words taste funny. I was looking for you. Cavity? Yes, I was in a cavity. You thought me gone. No. Not gone. That is the wrong form, conjugation. Going. That is what I am. Soon, you see. I have trouble staying. I don't remember the cavity. I remember only abstractions. Thoughts that ache and hurt and gnash and gnaw. I need your help. There is something I must find. Something that will salve the pangs. But I don't know. The tree! She saw me in the cavity. She sees all. Go to the white tree. Ask her about Lemuria. And please, hurry.
The way he says Lemuria. So we also get some XP here, even though we're max level. And we get gold. Old is new again. Talk to Sybil. And he's waiting for us with Xander.
You'll never get Sybil to answer that way. The Tree of Knowledge only speaks when she deems it necessary. They say she stands still in the raging river of all truth. Every fact in existence streams by her. I sometimes try to see it flow in her mind. Alas, the river rushes too quickly. Each fact a single molecule. She sees all of it, but retains none of it. Anyway, what did you come to learn? Lemuria. It's a fable wizard. An invention of historians to explain why there are primates in both Zafaria and Monquista. Now, excuse me. These attempts to communicate with Sybil have left me with quite a headache.
Lemuria isn't a fable, perhaps an invention. The tree refuses to speak, so we must find crumbs. No traces, no proof. There is proof. A grain of memory not yet lost to the sands of time. Mirage. I see, sense, remember something there. This form, this body, this instantiation can't last. Go to Mirage, wizard. I'll find you there.
All right. So I was looking up Lemuria just for like some information about it and stuff, and it is, like they say, a myth or a fable that did exist. I mean, it existed in people's minds because people thought it was real. But yeah, it was just some kind of lost continent that, may or may not have existed. Who knows? But I think it was disproven in, more recent times. But yeah, it is interesting if you Google it.
It's more difficult here. The thoughts, the things, so much thingness. No, that's not right. Can't focus, can't sustain. Go amongst the things. Ask about Lemuria. It must be found. The pangs must be dulled. I can't bear. Oh!
And he's gone. So I was thinking about this and I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to do this quest on my Storm and Life since they both finished caramel, so I might as well just show you guys again.
No, fresh out. Of course I know what it is. And my Lemurias are the best in the spiral. That's why I'm out.
I heard a traveler mention visiting Lemuria on his way to El Dorado, but I do not know that I believe him.
That guy I believe. If you've visited El Dorado, then you've definitely heard of Lemuria.
You seek Lemuria, ah? Good for you. I seek the help of a brave adventurer. Wait. You are the wizard who brought peace to the houses, yes? You will do. You see, I recently hired the Serpent Social Club for protection, but the fees were high, and they did nothing to shoo cultures from my wares, huh? Then they explained that their fees were not for restraining cultures, but for restraining themselves from thievery, which hardly seems a reputable business model. So I fired them, and they robbed me, took my wares to a cave down there. If you route the snakes, I will tell you all I know of Lemuria, or whatever you say.
Why do we trust any of these people here? That's my question for them. So yeah, I'm going to have to do this eventually on my life. I might as well just complete it, just so I'm caught up whenever the continuation happens, because they did say that this story will continue. And I think what we'll see at the end of this is a to be continued kind of, you know, part of the dialogue or just like a pop-up or something. So I want to see that as well. Yeah, they did mention that in some KI Live or something like that. I don't really watch the KI Lives, but yeah. I did hear about it.
I think we need to start being less subtle in our business proposals.
I know what you mean. I once told someone we could help him through the house cat politics if he greased the wheels. Do you know what he did?
What?
Found a wheel and put grease on it. So yes, we must be more explicit in our verbiage.
Agreed. But for now, we have an intruder. Let's fit him for cement boots and...
No, none of that. We were just talking about this. Just get them.
I have 3 hits in, so hopefully that's enough. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I think they said that literally the next quest for this teaser, whatever you want to call it, is going to be in the summer update. So if they kind of release these quests as we go along throughout the year, that's actually not bad. I kind of like that. I'm really surprised that they did it this way though, because when I first saw this quest in Test Realm, I thought it was a mistake. And I'm like, do they really want to release this quest and this world name and everything this early in the year? But apparently they're okay with it. They want people to know the next world. They've explicitly said it in the newsletter now to kind of confirm it. So yeah, this is definitely the earliest that we've ever seen the next world revealed. I feel like I'm taking a lot of damage. Did I have full health when I went into this? I mean, they did revert crit back to normal, so enemies are going to crit and deal the same damage that they used to.
You really did it now. We hereby mark you.
Indeed, you are marked as an enemy of the Serpent Social Club. Does that scare you? Does it make your head hurt? 'Cause mine sure does. Ugh.
Well, that was violent. Yes, violent. I know that one. I know violence. But this is not the right cavity. No, cave. Give me time. I will find, see, remember the correct one. Return to the thing who sent you here while I search, think.
Okay, we're going back.
You clear all the snakes? Splendid! Now I can reclaim my goods without further angering the Serpent Social Club. You know, I don't think they're an honest organization, but they're growing fast. Here, Agroba, Rubal West, Alcali Burrows,
Alcali Barrows.
Did you say something, Wizard? Anyway, this so-called social club is involved in everything. In protections, shipping, receiving, antiquities. Now, what were you seeking here again? Lemuria. Lemuria. I think my head. The stress is too much. Apologies. I must rest.
The Alcali Barrows, Wizard. That is where we will find Lemuria. Or an important cave that points the way. We must go at once.
It's always a cave. Okay. Forgot if this one we need to go through the like the rug transport or the carpet, whatever. But like, let's just use this. Hopefully this is close. Yeah, it's always a cave. How come all the answers in this game and all the enemies and everything's always in a cave? This is the same quest as well.
This one, Wizard. I can feel the pangs of Lemuria, even at this distance.
He kind of just goes to the wall. I mean, what's funny about the old one is he doesn't exist for other people, so they can't see him. I don't think they can hear him. The other guy seemed like he almost could hear him. I'm not really sure. But yeah, the people, the NPCs, and everyone around him can't see him.
Those don't look like the pangs of Lemuria. It would seem we need to violence these things to find what we seek.
Very prickly bear. Yeah, I don't think I can do 3,000 with just Tempest. See, I could try it, but then if I didn't kill, I don't have another Tempest. And we have to wait for Stormlord or bugs or something. The fact that I actually block. One of them blocked. Is this the last fighting part of this? Okay. Ooh, I think that barely killed the first guy.
Finally, I can show you. You can understand. Lemuria, it's real. It's somewhere. It's not here.
Oh no, there's a boss. I remember now.
The proof, it's not here. I needed it to inform, to guide, to lead me. Wait there. See? Lemurs, denizens of Lemuria, the stolen word. No, yes, but no. World, that is it. The stolen world of Lemuria. But there should be more. It was taken. I remember I was amused by it, by the paintings, the rumors, legends, myths, old, ancient, eldritch, arcane, antique, antiquity. What? The merchant says the snakes deal in antiquities. Could they have taken the mural that makes them thieves? Then we must go where thieves go.
Okay, we need to go to the Thieves' Den. I'm just gonna go back to Caravan for that. Also so I can heal. And yeah, we're just gonna follow the quest arrow for this one. Because going to the Thieves' Den, there's no teleport there, I don't think. And if there is, I swear there is a teleport, but it like takes you to a super weird place. I don't even know if you can go to the main Thieves' Den from that. So yeah, we're just gonna follow the quest arrow for this one. But yeah, this is the last part. I think we fight a boss. Maybe it's not a boss. Maybe it's just like an elite or something. Then we get our mural back, which is the only thing that we know of Lemuria, or at least showing Lemuria.
This one. Ask this one. It greets and meets and treats all the patrons.
What can I get for you this day? Information on the Serpent Social Club. That's a top-shelf product, my friend. It isn't cheap.
Where are they?
Lucky for you, all this noise is giving me too much of a migraine for this dance. You can find them in the back room.
Thank you, old one, for your influence over people. The back room. Okay. Is this a boss? Yes, and it's a storm boss. How could I forget? I'm about to put in maybe another Tempest or something. Yeah, we'll put in another Tempest, I guess.
Not a bad haul. All the antiques we liberated sold well. Marleybonians will pay anything for antiques.
Well, this thing isn't selling. It was hardly worth fighting through those bears for it. We'd have been better off rubbing the house cats again.
There, wizard. There it is. Lemuria. Or is it perhaps those jewels in the mysterious person's hand? Who is that anyway?
Yeah, what are the jewels for? I mean, obviously they represent the schools, right? But we have, you know, Fire, Storm, Myth, Ice, Life. Where's the other ones?
Your defeatist attitude hurts my head. Look now, here's someone. You buying, human? No. Perhaps you need to hear our aggressive marketing pitch.
Okay. Hopefully we draw a prism. Good. I mean, if I could get a... What is my crit? Yeah, 95? Yeah, super good. If I can get a shadow, though. I actually decided to lower my critical down below 700 after the update. Because, you know, under 700 crit, I'm still at 95%. So what's the point? Okay. Let's go ahead and frenzy. I was kind of scared, like, she could use a hit that does a lot of damage. What is my shadow rating? What the heck? 19%. You're telling me after 3 rounds, I'm at 19%. How is that even a thing? That is crazy. And sometimes I get shadows like turn 1, turn 2. That makes no sense. What are we at now? 49%. So we just gained 30% in one turn. What about the other turns? We gained like 5%. We're gonna prism again. Then hit. This could still do a lot. That's pretty good. Oh my gosh, this 65%. It's just embarrassing. Oh, so bad.
You only won because I have a headache.
So the old one does kind of, you know, influence people around him with these headaches and stuff.
Get back here! Forget it. So, the mosaic something, huh? A rare depiction of a popular legend. They call him Architect, Demiurge, Old One. Supposedly, he had his tentacles in everything. Personally, I don't think he's real, but... What do you mean he's standing right there? My head. There is nobody there. No Old One, nobody, nothing.
Nothing? I know that word too. So many of them. Words. I forget them. But the tree, she called me that. She called me nothing.
So, you're not buying my stolen cave painting then? Tell you what, as a show of my respect for your ability to defeat me, just take it and go.
The old one is actually just nothing. No one can see him. Doesn't exist. Alright. Let's go see what Mr. Nothing has to say.
Before, it was me. Singular, a point. No volume, no space around me. No others. A universe in a dot. I was thought, and thought was all. Then there was light, you call it, and shadow intertwined. A paradox that breached my existence, showing me for the first time other things. I saw shapes and thoughts and actions. I saw what I wasn't and knew what I was. A void, absent everything. I was nothing. So I stretched and poked, made windows, cavities, to find the not me, the paradox, you. I became as you were. I did as you did. I attacked. It felt hurt. Then you left. The old one was left. So I gleaned, sifted, learned, and became.
So he's talking about the end of Caramel where he attacked. And he kind of reached out through the cavity. And, you know, we went and met him, faced him, defeated him.
I, too, am fading. I can't sustain here. Everything rejects the nothing. But Lemuria must be found. If only there was someone who could see it.
Okay, now we go to Bartleby because he can see every world. Let's go to my house. And yeah, then we'll see how the continuation of the storyline goes in the next update. So I kind of like how they're doing it. It's interesting.
My scion, I know what you seek, but there is no world called Lemuria. Looking through the years, I do see an island, a land of lemurs, but it's gone, blinked from existence beneath my notice. How? It's impossible, wizard, but this Lemuria vanished centuries ago. We're both too late.
This line right here makes me feel like we're going to somehow go back in time to go back to Lemuria. Yeah, to be continued. So this was not here when I did the first time on Test Realm. So yeah, to be continued. But, you know, it vanished and we're both too late. So, to me, that means somehow we are going to find a person or the old one or someone is going to help us to discover Lemuria again, go back in time, I don't know, something, in order to get to that world. Because if it is the next world like they're saying, we need to reach it somehow. And I mean, the badge is literally desperately seeking Lemuria, so we can equip that. I think it's over here in miscellaneous. Because they don't want to put this badge in the, you know, in the world badges yet, because that would be too obvious, even though they're literally saying this is the next world. So yeah, that is the end of the storyline until we get an update. So I don't know how it's going to continue after that, but yeah, the old one, I like how it ties into the end of Caramel, because you had to have completed Caramel in order to get this quest anyway. You fight the paradox, basically ourselves, but it was what the old one kind of manifested as through the cavities, like he was reaching out to find us. So if this quest is available at the beginning of next test realm, then we'll just go through it, see what it's like. But yeah, that is what I want to talk about with you guys, because I haven't actually talked about Lemuria yet. The first time I went through it, I didn't know anything about it. So now we have a little bit more info, and we also know that this is the start of the next world. This is the main storyline. So I'm sure there was like a star next to it. I have to go back in the footage and look, but I think there was probably a main quest star next to that quest line, probably, because they do say it's the main line. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed kind of looking into what the next world could be, then leave a like in this video. Definitely subscribe for more videos in the future, and I'll see you all next time.